All right. In this image, what do you think is being shown here? The gentleman is opening up the door for the lady. Okay. So, what is this showing? What kind of a value? All right, I'm going to skip over the activity and I'm going to move into the next part of the lesson. And this is something that you're going to spend a good chunk of time trying to understand. So, Maslow's hierarchy of needs is what we're going to be focusing on. And it's just a model of categories of human needs developed by a gentleman named Abraham Maslow. So, he was a psychologist and he studied what drove people, like what motivated people to do things the way that they do it. And he wanted to focus on mentally healthy people and what made them tick. So, he started out with thinking about how everybody has their basic needs that they need fulfilled. And, we all have needs and we all do it in a particular order. So, we just don't blindly react to situations. That's basically what he's saying. So this is the image of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. And you can see there are physiological needs at the base that we all need. And then we move into safety, love and belonging, esteem, and self-actualization. So what you guys will see in the next few slides is, just sort of an explanation of each. And then at the very end of this presentation, you guys will also find a video to view if you want to view it that will also help you understanding it. I think it does a great job. I would highly recommend reviewing that. So at the base level of Maslow's hierarchy of needs, we're talking about things that you need to survive, right? So food, water, sleep, air, those are all basic needs that we have. And if we don't meet those needs, we're going to have trouble focusing on anything else until they're satisfied. So think about like this pandemic, for example, right? If your safety needs aren't being met, how are you going to be able to go to work or go to school or do anything else when you can't have your basic needs being met? Okay. Safety has to do with the safety level, which is the next level of hierarchy, has to do with security, stability, and shelter. Okay, and some of these you feel like they might even be at the base of that hierarchy when it comes to like shelter, for example. But the first level is like the very basic essentials, like breathing. Okay. So we get jobs, we have homes, we pay the rent, we have resources that keep us feeling safe and secure. Okay, so that's the next level of need. In the following category above that, we have things like friends, family, love, approval, and we all have needs for being affiliated with others. We want to be connected. That's why we do things like we join groups, at our jobs, within our families, our community. We all want that sense of like being connected. We all want affection. We all want friends or relationships and some type of approval. And once those needs have been met, we can move on to the esteem level of hierarchy. So the esteem level involves things like respect, getting some recognition for things that you do, achievement. And we all have a need to have people recognize us for some things that we can do or what we can accomplish. And the highest level of hierarchy, which by the way is difficult for a lot of individuals to reach, is the self-actualization piece, which is basically like, thinking about, okay, so all of our basic needs are met. What can we do beyond that? So when we focus on self-actualization needs, all of our other needs have been met, and we might focus on, how do we advance even more? How can we do things like help others, or, how can we get creative? And I know I'm not explaining it really well, so I want you guys to know that's why that video link is up there for you guys. So you understand self-actualization